Hello and welcome back to the Spruce Grove Public Library's YouTube channel. I'm Sarah, the Children's Librarian here at the library, and we are here today because we're reading the Global Read Aloud 2018 books. So we are reading A Boy Called Bat, which is written by Alana K. Arnold. There are also other books, and I do recommend you check them out if you haven't already. If you go on their webpage, it has the full list of all the books that are recommended this year, and there are picture books for the little ones. There are the middle-aged kid books, The Boy Called Bat, and there's also one called A Mal Unbound if you haven't checked that one out. And there is also one for the teens, and we will be reading that through our teen reading club. So if you haven't checked that out yet, then do try out that on our Instagram account. It's SGPL Virtual Reading Club, so do find us. So we're going to continue with A Boy Called Bat today. If you haven't checked out the first couple of videos or you're just catching up, then do go back and watch the first two chapters, and we will continue with chapter 3. So chapter 3, No Vanilla Yogurt. Mum was supposed to be home by 5 o'clock, but 5 o'clock came and Mum did not arrive. By 5:15, Bat wanted to call the police. That's what we're supposed to do in the case of an emergency, he told Janie. She was watching TV. This isn't an emergency, Bat. How do you know it might be an emergency? You don't know for sure that it isn't an emergency. Bat, call Mum's phone if you're so worried. But Bat didn't want to call Mum's phone. What if she was driving and she answered when he called and then she crashed the car? I don't want to cause an emergency, he said. If you had any friends to play with, Janie said, you could hang out with them on Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of being a pain in the neck. Bat thought this was unfair and also mean considering that he was so worried. But before he could say anything, he heard Mum's car turn into the driveway. A warm rush of relief flooded over him. He left Janie in front of the TV and ran outside. Mum, he said, you're late. Easy, Bat, Mum said, climbing out of the car. Don't need to be angry. Bat wasn't angry, not really. He was relieved. But instead of explaining this, Bat asked, did you go to the grocery store and get more vanilla yogurt? I didn't have time, Mum said. That was the last straw. Mum was late, and Bat was worried, and now no vanilla yogurt. Bat felt a ball of anger rising up in his chest, hot and hard and loud, and wanting to escape through his mouth in a yell. His eyes squinted together, and his hands drew tight against the sides of his body. Mum put her hand on his shoulder and knelt down so she could look into Bat's eyes. But Bat didn't want to look into her eyes. He didn't want her eyes looking at him. Calm down, Bat, Mum said in her soothing voice, the one she saved for when Bat was getting really upset. It's okay. I had a very good reason for not going to the grocery store. If you calm yourself down, I can tell you what it is. But Bat didn't care what Mum's reason was. She should have gone to the store. She knew how much he liked vanilla yogurt, and it was her job to buy it for him. Bat didn't have any money or a car, and if Mum didn't buy him yogurt, there would be no yogurt. But then Mum said it was because of an animal. Baby animal. And that's the end of chapter 3. So we will finish up there today, but do come back and we will have more videos up with the rest of the story. So thanks again for joining us. Take care. Thank you for joining us for virtual story time this week. If you enjoyed this story, come and visit us at the library or give us a call or a message and we will help you find more books, DVDs, movies, backpacks, whatever your literary heart desires. Thanks once again. Bye-bye.